I just got my very first Amazon coloring book in my hands. It looks really good. Clean, professional, and interesting. Let's color one page to test it. The experience was amazing. Now, here's the surprising part. I spent almost zero upfront to publish, and I had zero prior experience. Hello, my friend. Welcome to TubeU channel. I'm Henry. Today, I will show you exactly how you can publish yours too, even if you can't draw. Let's dive in. Account setup. I published a video last week explaining how to open an Amazon KDP account. If you already have a KDP account, you can continue. Otherwise, it's better to create your own if you are also interested in publishing on Amazon. Overview and promise. I spent weeks studying the best of tutorials, testing tools, and refining a simple workflow. Instead of overwhelm, you will get a clean process you can reuse for every book. In this video, I will include pick a profitable niche, tentative. Prepare interior page prompts. Generate interior images. Remove watermarks. Create additional pages. Design the cover. Prepare the title, description, and other details. Upload to Amazon KDP. Copyright considerations. Email feedback. Pick a profitable niche, tentative. When we start, we need a good niche that gives us the best profitable start. In tutorials, most people use apps like BookBot, Publisher Rocket, Self-Publishing Titans, BookBean, etc. However, they are not free. BookBot is only free for 3 days with limited functions, and others are similar. Since we still haven't earned any money on Amazon, I will start with a free process that is even more powerful than those apps. As you may guess, the tool is ChatGPT, which has improved a lot recently. I use the latest version, ChatGPT 5.0. It gives more detailed information. Open the OpenAI chat and use GPT-5. Input a sentence like this. You are an expert AI assistant designed to help research, analysis, and create. You can quickly gather and synthesize information, spot patterns and trends, compare products or markets, and turn messy notes into clear summaries, checklists, or plans. You are good at structured outputs, tables, bullet options, step-by-step workflows, brainstorming ideas, and tailoring tone or detail level to your audience. Give me 5 original coloring book ideas that are truly unique and have the potential to sell better than current bestsellers. This prompt looks long, but don't worry. I put all the details into a Word file you can access via Google Drive. You can see ChatGPT provide detailed information. You can choose one topic you're interested in or change the topic and continue the conversation with ChatGPT until you find the niche you are interested in. Also, check Amazon directly by entering keywords in the search bar. For example, copy the niche you want to work on. Amazon will list related bestsellers. If the results are too many, it means there are already many similar books on that topic. Then, that keyword or niche is not a good start. Adjust keywords to decrease the number of results. Then check sponsored books. If there are too many and the price is low, the competition is very strong. I'm still learning this part, but briefly, in the top 10, if at least 3 books have fewer than 200 reviews, there is room to enter. ChatGPT will give you a list with more detail. With AI help, you can continue the research. Now, you can decide your niche. Prepare the interior page prompts. Use ChatGPT and do the following conversation to get final image prompts for your book. I have an even more efficient method. I made a Monica bot named Amazon KDP Niche. which you can use it if you are also using Monica AI. You can ask what it can do. The bot will list everything in detail. Or just click the default item. It will give you a complete prompt list. Copy the whole content, paste it into a new text file, then open it with Excel. It will automatically format. I use tab separation and UTF-8. The output file looks like this. Here, you can modify the master prompt for better performance, or adjust your personal favorite characters like jack.png, annie.png, or a mouse figure zisu.jpg. These are my personal IP characters. You can change them to yours. Also, tell the AI your real niche or topic, and how many pages you are preparing for the book, or the story style you prefer. Anything about your book is good reference. Then Monica bot will give you the answer. Just ask her anything you want to know. And finally, ask her to output everything using the default format. The bot will give you all you need. For those not using Monica AI, I also made a sample Excel file. It includes the complete list to generate a good image. The link is in the description. Google Drive. In the sample list, I have classified everything needed to prepare a coloring book interior. Starter page, ID, info, section, language choice, English caption, table of contents, if you want one. And most importantly, the image prompt itself. Since we want a consistent style across the whole book, it is better to make a master prompt for all images. Copy this master prompt at the beginning or end of each final input. Test what works best. Generating images. Next, prepare the interior images. If you draw by hand, great, you have got the talent. I'm not good at that, so I mostly use AI. I have tested several AI platforms. Because I sometimes reuse characters, character consistency is very important. Most platforms I tested are good, including Jimeng AI. Now, almost my favorite. Dreamina, English version of Jimeng, now supports the latest C-Drum 4 engine and integrates Nano Banana. Nano Banana, good for consistency, but I sometimes get blocked recently. Zipu Qingyun recently improved a lot, and many others. All of them generate good images. With style and line quality that only need small adjustments. Now, I mostly use Jimeng AI and Dreamina for image generation. When generating images, if you find something wrong, you can ask ChatGPT to correct the prompt. It is better to use a master prompt, so all images keep the same style and format. For kids, the outline should be bold, very thick, for easy coloring. For adults or advanced users, the lines can be thinner, with more interior detail. It is better to create a separate folder for the images and name the files as indicated in the Excel. For simplicity, I usually use numbers, matching the interior page numbers. Choose your book size. Choosing the book size is also important. Most coloring books use 8.5 x 8.5 inches for easier scanning, and 8.5 x 11 inches for more image detail. Choose what you like, or compare with Amazon bestsellers, Watermarks and upscaling. When all images are prepared, you may need to remove any watermarks on the original images, only if you have the rights. Here are some tips that help remove watermarks smoothly. First and best, I use Photoshop for control and simplicity. Select a small area with the watermark, choose Generative Fill, and Photoshop will remove the mark. And generate good content. Replace all images, even if the background looks white, and you don't see a watermark. It can still exist if it matches the background. Online tools exist, but be cautious about privacy and licenses. Second, make the watermark area very small, so the image content barely changes. This isn't easy for every image. Third, Jimeng or Dreamina may display images without a visible watermark on screen. Dreamina usually shows down on screen for free accounts, but adds a watermark on download. You can enlarge the on-screen image as much as possible. Press Win plus Shift plus S to capture the area and paste into Photoshop or other software, Krita, etc. Align and resize to cover the watermark area. Use transparency to position, then turn it off. Export as PNG or JPG format. Even if the image looks good at 2K resolution, I think it is still not ideal for a coloring book. I prefer using an upscale method to enlarge images and improve quality. Amazon requires good quality. I usually batch enlarge the whole folder and replace all images with the upscaled versions, at least enlarged to 4K resolution. You will see a bigger quality improvement. A digital upscale method is the best choice here. Interior layout. Now we must prepare the interior page for the whole book. Many tutorials recommend Canva. I'm cautious because of potential copyright issues. Canva provides licensed access, not exclusive ownership. I use Adobe Illustrator, included in my Adobe bundle. You can also use Inkscape or Krita. They are completely free and open source. For coloring book, choose the size from Amazon's guidelines. The most popular is 8.5 x 8.5 inches. There are two types, no bleed and bleed. For more details, check Amazon. I prefer using bleed. Start a new document with this format. For 8.5 x 8.5 inches, the page size with bleed is 8.625 x 8.75 inches. First, make squares size 0.375 x 0.375. One in each corner, as bleed trim guides. The inside area is the rear page after trimming and margins. Then make a rectangle on the page and round the corners a little. For safety, make it a bit smaller. Now add another blank page, usually used for prevent ink from seeping to the next page when coloring with markers. Save this as a template. For all interior pages, placing images. Now we start placing images. Don't just open and copy-paste. Use place. The image will usually be much larger than the page. That is expected and preserves quality. Go to Object, Scale, then Align to Center. You will adjust several times to find the best scaling factor. Finally adjust so the image fits inside the rectangle. Save as PDF. I also recommend use another folder. Do this one by one to the end. Now we have finished preparing the interior. Additional pages. There are additional pages to add. Usually, add a name page this book belongs to. You can also ask ChatGPT to help prepare this. Upload the prompt file to ChatGPT and ask it to generate a name page, a cover idea, a before-use instruction page, maybe a copyright page, and a table of contents if you really want. It will optimize prompts after checking your whole content, then generate those images. Also change them to PDF files. Combine into one PDF. It's time to combine everything into a single PDF. I use Adobe Acrobat. First, add the name page, then the before-use page, then copyright or table of contents, then add the figure files in batches. Every time add 10 files to prevent Acrobat crash. Sometimes happened. Make sure images are in the same sequence as your prompt. You will see the image pages are on old page numbers. Save it as one file. Cover page. Now prepare the cover. The cover size depends on your page count. Visit the Amazon cover design tool, enter the info, and it will give you the correct size. And a template file. Download, extract, and open in Illustrator or Photoshop. Add the cover image and adjust it correctly. Make sure no image exceeds the bleed area. Finally, save as a PDF. I received several revision emails from Amazon KDP and updated my covers a few times. I found that sometimes text-like content extended into the bleeding area will be flagged and must be corrected. On the other hand, some images that extend into the bleed area may be okay, maybe because they are not critical content. Title, subtitle, description, keywords. You can upload the Excel file again and ask ChatGPT to help write a subtitle, description, and keywords. Copy them to a notes file. Upload to KDP. Now everything is prepared. It's time to upload to Amazon. Visit the home page. If you are new, you will be asked to open an account. Follow Amazon steps. It is not difficult. If you already have an account, go to the bookshelf page. Enter the necessary information. And check for issues. Set the price you want. Submit it. It will take several days for Amazon to review your book, and then it will go live. Copyright note. For copyright considerations, read the AI image generation platform's policies, or ask them directly. I contacted the Jimeng company to ask about using Jimeng AI-generated images. They replied quickly and said the intellectual property rights and any other property interest, if any, in the content you generate using Jimeng belong to you. So I can use them for commercial books, such as coloring books on Amazon. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel. Your support means a lot to me. Thanks for watching.